So we're going to pause it for you to see who they are. You can pause on your own, but I just want to pause it now. And if you notice at the bottom, the images are from another doctor, Dr. William McKiss, MD. And it's from another platform called Getter. I've heard of it. A lot of doctors were canceled from cancel culture. Credible doctors were canceled and blocked from Twitter. This is before Elon Musk, so I hope Elon reinstates them. But Twitter, Facebook, all of the social media platforms that they know people are, their colleagues who wanted people to know what was happening, they were deplatformed, as you want to say. So there's this other platform called Gitter, then Parler came up, and then we who've been aware knows what happened with Parler. But the bottom right, right corner there, you see his handle on Gitter, Dr. Makis, MD, Makis, MD. So if you're on Gitter, you're probably aware of him. If not, you can download Gitter and go on his platform and see the things he's wanting people to see. And it's a platform that many doctors and scientists are the ones who were deplatformed. It's funny now we see CP24 and all these media classify who's a top doctor now. And they got rid of the real top doctors, and now they've elevated the top doctors, and the top doctors are saying what Justin Trudeau and all of the sellouts are wanting them to say. So the doctors who were speaking truth and not having conflict of interest, they were deplatformed. And the top doctors that are being propped up for us to listen to, the switcheroo that happened, are the doctors that are saying what the government is mandating them to say. That's a very dangerous world. But apparently Canadians feel that that's okay for you to deplatform credible doctors and scientists, Nobel Peace Prize winners, even the creators and the inventors of the things that are being stated to be safe. The inventors and the creators behind that dare come out to speak to us, but they've been deplatformed. Imagine you create something that somebody is going around the world telling people it's safe, and you who created it is like, no, that's not what I created for. Hello. And then they silence you, the creator of the thing. They silence you and erect somebody else to be the mouthpiece of the thing you created. And they're now talking about your own creation because it's government mandated and government supported. Their narrative is the government supported one. It's a very dangerous reality, but yet still that's our reality. So let's go on to the other ones. Take a pause on that. I think in the next frames coming up, you're going to see some of the words in quotations. So when you see the words in quotations, they're saying that's what was said, but rabbit ears, hint, hint, right? So you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking about here. This one that I just went too far. The one that had brief illness, that one, and it's in quotation. That's what I'm talking about. Brief illness. We all know what the quote unquote brief illness is, or you should know when they say brief illness, what they're alluding to, what the illness was. So again, brief illness at the bottom. So somebody would say, because I said it to myself, I'm like, okay, it says car crash at 11:40 a.m. only fatality. If she died of car crash, isn't the car crash what killed her? Like, why is her face there? So as a result of me being someone that questions and want to know why, because I think they put it there intentionally for you to go and find out, why would you add Dr. Annabella Isabella Zawadi to this list when it's not died suddenly or quotations after the illness or nothing about the third jabs or all the other things that we talk about, massive stroke at the top there, the malignant melanoma less than a year. Again, those are some of the listed effects that were warned. Why would car crash be there? So I went to investigate, and at the end of this, I'll show you the reason why they added her in this list. And when I read it, it made sense. I'm like, okay, rightfully so. It is rightfully placed in this list. Yeah, so we'll see the report on her. Again, brief illness, what it meant. Then somebody went quote unquote missing. And then